So your research has found that a large percentage of employees now expect leaders to speak out on societal issues, whether that's racial injustice, social inequality, or similar, maybe the current, what's happening in Ukraine. Why is that happening now, do you think? Because I don't think 20 years ago, if I think back to 20 years ago when I was a lot younger, obviously, and in the workforce, I don't think people would have necessarily expected that of their leaders.
Yeah, it is certainly a different world now than it was even a decade ago, certainly 2 decades ago. And the big movement has been going on for a few decades, but especially the last 3 years with the social injustice, the racial injustice, and then came COVID and now a war in Europe. I think the simple answer is when the world gets hard, people are feeling more vulnerable, more insecure, and therefore looking for those people that are responsible for their well-being, meaning their leaders, to actually take a stance in the world. And fortunately, we are seeing that big time. I mean, the most beautiful example is all the companies that have just pulled out of Russia, like almost on day one of the war. So there is that very strong, if you want to retain and attract good talent, you have to bring ethics and morale into how you lead, how you speak out. Companies can no longer be neutral in the both political and global voices.
In this series, we will be speaking to a range of senior leaders who are pushing a data-driven and digital HR agenda. Make sure that you subscribe via your podcast app of choice and also via our YouTube channel for free and regular interviews with the digital HR leaders of the future.